Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Hồng Vân. So today, let's have a reading and writing skill, and I'm going to make a micro lesson. Today we are going to focus on reading skill, and the materials we will use is complete IELTS Band 5 or 6.5. Now everyone, please watch a video about culture shock, because today we are going to learn about reading section number 1. Everyone, please open page 10. As you can see, today the passage we are going to learn is about Australian cultures and culture shock. Firstly, please look at the screen and watch a video about culture shock in our mother tongue within English subtitle. Please watch together.
Sẽ không bao giờ để ở nước Anh.
Xin chào, chúng tôi là hàng xóm Tây. Привет всем.
Konnichiwa.
안녕하세요.
Bonjour.
Hello. Hey guys.
Và hôm nay chúng ta có những gương mặt vừa lạ vừa thân quen.
Các bạn còn nhớ mình không ạ? Cảm ơn. Chào mọi người. Mình tên là Nguyễn Khỏe Mạnh.
Chào mọi người, mình là Tuấn. Tuấn đến từ Mỹ. Mình cũng là sinh viên ở trường học Hanu.
Chị rất là nhớ, lúc đấy là mình còn nhớ là vẫn là tháng 9. Mình sang từ đất nước Nga và khi mới bước ra máy bay, cảm giác đầu tiên của mình là như kiểu mình bước vào một cái lò nướng. Nói thật là như thế, rất là nóng. Và bởi vì là ở Nga tháng 9 thì cũng thời tiết cũng lạnh rồi. Mà ở Việt Nam tháng 9 thì lại nóng, nên cảm giác này mình rất nhớ đến tận bây giờ mình vẫn còn nhớ cái cảm giác đấy.
Thực ra lần đầu tiên em đến Việt Nam thì không phải là Hà Nội mà lại là Hồ Chí Minh. Thì là lúc em xuống máy bay ở sân bay Tân Sơn Nhất. Vâng, em rất là ngạc nhiên bởi vì nhiều người gọi em taxi xe ông không thì em rất là kiểu cảm giác là mình trở thành một người nổi tiếng. Xe ông không taxi.
Thật ra là khi mà Vũ sang Việt Nam thì ra cái sân bay ý, giống như chị là
Rất là nóng.
cảm thấy đây đúng là Đông Nam Á. Còn khi mà Vũ xem ngoài cửa sổ, Vũ thấy có rất nhiều xe máy, nên là mình đã hứa bố mẹ là không lái xe máy ở đây, nhưng mà chắc là phải lái xe máy rồi. Không sao, Vũ đi xe máy.
Vâng, xuống sân bay thì lúc đấy bạn gái cô đang nói Việt Nam là một đất nước cũng khá là nóng, nhưng cái câu đấy đã không thể cho đang chuẩn bị đủ nó nóng như thế nào. Vì lần đầu đến đã đến là vào tháng 8 thì đã rất là nóng. Thực ra lần đầu tiên đã đến Việt Nam cũng là lần đầu tiên đã đến một đất nước ở châu Á. Tất cả mọi thứ đều rất là mới Việt Nam.
Lúc đầu mà mình nhập cảnh vào Việt Nam thì lúc đấy mình không nhớ được gì cả, cho nên mình sẽ giải thích qua góc nhìn của bố mẹ. Bố mẹ tôi lúc đấy thường nói với tôi là yêu quý Việt Nam, từ con người đến đồ ăn, các thứ. Chắc bố mẹ mình cũng thấy khá là nóng. Trước đấy thì mình ở Alaska, quê của mình, nó cũng hơi lạnh giống quê của chị Lily.
For me, it was a bit different than you guys. When I arrived, I remember the first day I arrived, so it was by bus from Cambodia, and I arrived in Ho Chi Minh, and I remember the rain. It was raining like hell. Oh my god. And I saw people with this raincoat for motorbike, and this is the first time I was seeing that. And I'm like, that's very smart. That's something very stupid, I remember. And that's what I love about Vietnam. Every day there's one little thing like this that surprised me, that's very different here. And that was one of the first thing I noticed. And after that, my friends, so some friends, I made them welcome me and help me, like Vietnamese friends. And also that was my the first time I was really seeing that Vietnamese people are very helpful, and very welcoming.
Now each one of you can share your most shocking experience here.
Alright guys, let's stop here. As you watch from the video, we have 6 foreigners and they all show us about their first impression when they come to Vietnam, and all of them complained that Vietnam is so hot. It is freaking hot, and this is also some of their first impression and experience when they come to Vietnam. And like us, as the Vietnamese, when we go abroad, some people feel shocked about the food, about how to understand people, and the weather, and homesick. There are quite a lot of problems related to culture shock. And if you want to follow and watch this video more, please click to the link I will send you. And now, please go to the activity number 1. I have 6 items here, and please work in a small group of 4 people. And look at the list of things when people do when they live or study in a different country. Which do you think are quite easy and which are more difficult, and why? So now each group will have 5 minutes, and then please raise your hand if you have your answer and want to share your ideas with your friends. What things are the easiest and what thing is the most difficult? Here is your 6 items. Alright, I will call team Marie and Dad. Yes, I think that understanding people, you think understanding people is the most challenging task. I agree. And eating different foods is the easiest task. I agree, because all of us want to try new things, especially eating new things. I will call team B. Well, getting to know local people is the most difficult task, because normally in foreign country, they don't really spend time with their neighbors. It's totally different from Vietnam. So sometimes you might feel lonely. I agree. And I hope you will have a chance to fly abroad. Now please move to the next activities, which is please read the passage. Read the passage about culture shock, and don't read it all. Just read the title passage and the subheading italics, and answer 2 questions. What do you think culture shock is? And explain if there are any new words. What do you think the culture shock is? The subheading is that sometimes work, study, or a sense of. This is a subheading. This is subheading. It is italic. This is subheading, and this is headings. Sometimes work, study, or a sense of adventure take us out of our familiar surroundings to go and live in a different culture. The experience can be difficult, even shocking. So, I will call a person to answer this question. I will call Ngọc. Please tell me, what do you think culture shock is? Alright, exactly. Culture shock is something new related to your new flight in foreign countries, such as how do you work, how to study, how to communicate with foreigners. And it might be difficult because it is totally different from your life in your home country. I agree. So now, let's move to the next activities, guided practice. It is read the paragraph and decide which statements is true, false, or not given. Remember, if the passage expressed the same information, write true. If the passage expressed the opposite information, write false. And if the passage does not include the information expressed in the question, write not given. And remember, you need to locate and underline the new word to find the right location for your statement. Please read the passage 1 and passage 2 and passage 3 to answer 3 questions and decide whether it's true, false, or not given. Well, I will continue to answer this question. You did exactly 3 of these answers. And now I will give you a chance to practice on your own. Please read the passage and carefully do exercise number 3. Decide the true, false, or not given. Remember the tips I told you, that locate the right place to find information. I will go around the class to check students. And now this is your homework. I have given you some new words related to Australian culture and culture shock. Please learn by heart and make a sentence with it, because in the next lesson, we will learn how to speak about culture shock, and you might use those words to express yourself about culture shock. Thank you for joining me this question. Bye bye and see you next time.